Hey everybody, welcome back to Diecast Driven with Matthew Carr. Today we're going to hop back into Ross Chastain's wins for my collection. We're going to be covering his 2 Cup Series victories from the year 2022. The first car we have here is his COTA win from the Echo Park Automotive Texas Grand Prix. Quite the name. Out of the 69 laps run in that race, Ross led 31 of them, which was the most by any driver, and he was almost not going to win. There were a ton of shenanigans that kind of took place on the last lap, where Allmendinger took the lead, then Ross took the lead, then Bowman got by Ross, but Ross got back by Bowman, and then Ross decided to send Allmendinger into Bowman, or did he send Bowman into Allmendinger? I don't remember, but it was a lot. And for Trackhouse's and Ross's first win, quite the eventful one. I am not surprised that Ross's first win came in a manner such as this. I do really like this car just because of the amount of confetti on it. It's also Texas shaped, which is unique, specific for the track. And one thing you guys might have noticed is the windshield wiper blade that is on the windshield. It is 3D printed. I designed and printed it myself and glued it onto the windshield, so this car would be one of a kind. Overall, very cool win for Ross, being his first in the Cup Series. Controversy, of course. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really still hate the slid forward numbers on the doors for these cars. It just is a stupid look for the NASCAR stock cars that have had the numbers in the center of the doors for forever, it seems like. But I do want to commend Lionel for adding the chrome numbers to the car that match the real car. So it's just a good piece of detail that is captured on not just Ross's cars, but other cars that Lionel produces. Transitioning over here, we're going to look at Ross's second win in the Cup Series, coming at the Talladega Superspeedway in the Geico 500. Very interesting stat here. Ross Chastain in the Moose fraternity car led 1 lap, and that was the last lap. Out of the 188, he led the final lap, taking home the win, and it was somewhat reminiscent, not exactly the same way it played out, but in 2007, Jeff Gordon won the Fall Talladega race by only leading 1 lap. Yes, it was the final lap. I also like this car because red is one of my 2 favorite colors, and the combination between black, red, and white just looks really cool on a car like this. And again, being colorblind, they're very easy colors to distinguish and to see. And unfortunately, this car didn't really have a ton of damage. It only had a few scrapes here and there and a little bit of dirt on it. Also didn't really have much confetti. I mean, there's some, but not a ton, which personally I'm a fan of a ton of confetti on cars. It's still cool, and it distinguishes itself from other diecasts in the collection due to the raced version markings and the slight amount of confetti and the windshield tear-offs and all those sorts of added details that you don't get on the standard cars. It was very cool to see Ross win this race. Again, like I said, after meeting him, it's just cool to see how far his career has come and what he's been able to accomplish. Overall, I really like this car. Goes well in the collection, obviously, with Ross's cars. And next week, I'm kind of torn between 2 videos if we're going to keep on the Ross train or if we're going to do something else. I might have something else up my sleeve for a special friend of the channel. So stay tuned, everybody. Keep your notifications on for next week's video. And I hope everybody has a good Labor Day weekend. Bye.